very happy new year to you, our members, partners, colleagues and friends around the world. As we step into 2026, I want to take a moment to reflect on the year behind us and look ahead to what we will build together in the year to come. Last year, ICLEI celebrated the long and distinguished history of our network around the world. 35 years globally, 30 years in Africa, 21 years in Southeast Asia and 20 years in South Asia. We also welcomed our first members in Egypt, El Salvador, Moldova and Uzbekistan. In Oceania, we opened the ICLEI Pacific Islands office in Suva, Fiji, through which we will support communities that face some of the most acute climate impacts on Earth. And in 2026, with an expanded team in Melbourne, we will harness Australia's role in the COP31 climate negotiations to amplify the voices of local and regional governments. We're turning the ambition of sustainability into living proof in every region of the world. At COP30, ICLEI and the German Development Bank, KfW, announced to scale up our Pro Urbano program to over 58 million euros until 2030. Through this program, we will help Latin American, Mexican and Caribbean cities to better understand, transfer and insure climate risks, as well as to turn risk data into financeable adaptation projects. In the United States, ICLEI has helped to unlock private investment where it is needed most. Through our Municipal Investment Fund, our ICLEI USA team awarded $11.5 million in clean energy and water finance grants across 46 communities. And with our partner ClimateView, we launched ClearPath 2.0, bringing our cutting-edge climate action planning platform to the next level to support hundreds of US local governments. In Southeast Asia, ICLEI closed strong project journeys, including the Urban Article 6 in Indonesia, where Yogyakarta identified a waste-to-energy activity with an estimated reduction of almost 83,000 tons of carbon dioxide over the 15 years. Building on this momentum, 2026 promises to deliver even more. This year, in Africa, we will deepen our focus on accessing finance for local governments and expand influence through 3 new centers of excellence on sustainable financing, food systems and clean cooking. And as part of the roadmap to COP32 in Ethiopia in 2027, ICLEI Africa will help shape cities that remain livable and resilient in a world facing warming beyond 3 degrees Celsius. In just 15 months, the IPCC will release the landmark special report on climate change and cities. This is the first IPCC report to deal exclusively with cities and urban areas. In this context, we will use the Daring Cities 2026 as a meaningful moment for local governments and their national counterparts to deepen their commitment to multi-level climate partnership and investment. 2026 will be another super year for the UN Rio Conventions, with Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia hosting the desertification COP17 in August, and Antalya in Turkey hosting the COP31 in November. Biodiversity will also be high on the agenda, with preparations underway for the CBD COP17 in Armenia, where we will also co-host the 9th Summit of Local and Regional Governments. And the second Global Nature Positive Summit will be held in Japan in July. We're also strongly returning to the international water space, with new partnerships established with the World Water Council, GWOPA and the World Economic Forum. We'll also convene the local authorities track of the political process of the 11th World Water Forum in Riyadh in 2027. The 13th World Urban Forum in Baku, Azerbaijan in May, and the 10-year review of the new urban agenda during the high-level political forum in New York this year will be other critical moments for local and regional governments in 2026. This year will mark a major reshaping of the United Nations multilateral system, with the UN 80 initiative driving deep reforms to improve effectiveness and efficiency. In these international processes, it will be urgent to strengthen the role of local and regional governments. We will push forward expanding proving pathways, stronger urban components in national climate and biodiversity plans, direct access to finance for subnational governments, and new institutional spaces for local implementation. ICLEI is firmly committed to supporting a transformed UN system to deliver on these goals. This year we'll begin the preparations of our own ICLEI World Congress 2027, which will connect local and regional leaders from around the globe to inspire action towards a more sustainable urban world. I am delighted to announce that our ICLEI member, Pohang in the Republic of Korea, will be our host. This will be an exciting year for our ICLEI network, and we're deeply grateful for all your actions that drive us towards a more resilient and sustainable future. On behalf of all ICLEI staff, I wish you a safe, healthy and inspiring 2026.